Hey guys! So this is my 19-week update. I'm sorry I'm late doing it again. I was supposed to do it yesterday but ended up having to run errands basically all day and I ended up falling asleep after work and stuff, and yeah, it was just mental, so I had to postpone it till today, which was annoying, but oh well. So yeah, I'm 19 weeks and 4 days today. Weight gain. I have gained, it's kind of a bit iffy, I think nearly another whole kilogram. So roughly about 3.5 kilograms, I think, since the beginning. I am on track for where I need to be. Like, I have a calculator thing that I've been using online to evaluate where I need to be for weight progression through my pregnancy. And I was okay last week, but I could have done with a little bit more, and now I think I'm a little bit higher basically. It's still healthy, it's still fine. I'm fairly sure that, I'm hoping that the baby's still growing and everything like that, but yeah. Obviously I just need to keep on putting on weight basically at a steady pace. So maternity clothes, I haven't actually bought any this week, which is frustrating as well because I do need some, but yeah, I haven't really had chance to go out anywhere and I don't really have the money at the moment, so yeah. Stretch marks, no, still no stretch marks, still using my belly button cream pretty much every night, and yeah, basically. Sleep has been a bit of a nightmare this week, simply because since Wednesday roughly I have been feeling baby a lot more, and I only seem to feel him or her in the evenings, and when I go to sleep, like when I lay down, that's when I start feeling it, and when I sit down. It's just so weird. Sometimes during the day I feel it, but it's more like light flutters how it used to be. But when it gets to night time, I get more kicks, and I've seen it now, and I've yeah, anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, so because of that, I feel like I'm more aware of it, and I haven't been sleeping very well, and I keep waking myself up thinking, oh, I felt something, and I'm like, oh, just shush, go back to sleep, I need to sleep. But yeah, so I haven't been sleeping very well, and that means that then, like, I've been going to work, and then when I've been coming home from work I've been having naps because I've just been so tired, and it's just, yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, because my sleep's all over the place. I'm really tired a lot of the time, and yeah, I still seem to be getting quite exhausted and run down quite a bit, which I'm guessing that a lot of the time apparently it's when the baby and belly needs to grow, so might be a good thing that I need the extra sleep and whatnot as well. So I'm also still feeling hungry at nights when I go down to sleep, and it's so frustrating because it's like literally as soon as I lay down I feel hungry, and then I'm like, oh, I need to go get something to eat. Last night wasn't too bad, but the rest of basically the whole week I've been having midnight snacks because I cannot sleep until I've had something. It's just mental. But yeah, I'm guessing baby needs the extra food, so, and it's always the same thing. I always fancy sandwiches basically at the moment. So yeah, best moment this week was obviously feeling baby move a lot more. I spent quite a bit of time with Liam as well because he's had more time off, not due to his own fault, but yeah, not because he wanted to. But yeah, it's still been nice to be able to chill with him a lot more, and we've done, I think, a few things more together, and yeah, just spent time together. So yeah, and obviously with the baby moving as well a lot more, it's been nice to just sit there and sort of feel it every so often. Miss anything? Not really, actually. I feel pretty good about most things at the moment. I just want everything to hurry up, so movement, as I said, yes, I've been feeling baby more. But yeah, since basically Wednesday, like I said, and Liam managed to feel it as well. One night, it's not always, I mean, it's still not a big massive kick or push, it's just little nudges here and there, and sometimes it's stronger than others, so sometimes I can see it more, but it is very more like close to home, like I can see it, but not everyone would be able to. And yeah, like I said, Liam managed to feel it, and I think my sister did as well. So yeah, it's getting there, and hopefully it'll just get obviously stronger and more as it goes on, so it's really nice. Food cravings, like I said, mainly been sandwiches, cheese sandwiches I fancied for a long time. In the moment it seems to be on and off, but I do seem to still be fancying cheese a lot more. Like I've been having cheese on toast and stuff like that, so yeah. But yeah, there's not really much else. I've still been having apple juice quite a bit, so I suppose it's still a craving. I'm not like desperate for it, but I still fancy it, so yeah. Anything making you queasy or sick? No, actually. I actually had bacon this week, and I cooked it myself, and it didn't make me feel sick. Like, I actually woke up one morning and my mum was cooking it, and I was like, I'm hungry. And I just got up out of bed, even though it was really early for me, because she works nights and came home early in the morning. And I got up and was just like, I have to have something. So I cooked me and Liam a cooked breakfast with like bacon, eggs and all that sort of things, like early in the morning. And I came up and gave it to him, and he was like, oh, this is nice. He was like, oh, I still feel really tired. And I was like, it's quite early. And looked at the time and he was like, what are we doing up this hour? I was like, I was just hungry. But yeah, I got over my aversion to bacon, so yeah, I don't really think there's much that's making me think that bad anymore, so yeah. Gender, no, obviously I still don't know. I've got 3 more days and it's taking forever. Everyone else keeps on going, oh, it's so soon, I can't believe how quick it's come, and I'm like, no, it's taking forever for me. But that's just because, you know, I think about it all the time, pretty much every day, and it's just one of those things. But hey, getting there. We are getting there. Labour sign? No, it's not. Symptoms. Oh my days, how been getting heartburn and acid reflux so badly. It's every single day pretty much I've had really bad heartburn, and it kills, and like it feels like my whole, from my neck all the way down to my chest is like burning. And sometimes I haven't been able to, like, I've been fancying apple juice, but obviously when I have it, it makes it worse because it's quite acidic, and yeah, it just makes it feel so much worse. I've been having to have like milk and water a lot more. Obviously I've been having them anyway, but when I normally reach for my apple juice, I've had to reach for them instead because it's not been feeling very good. And it's sometimes, especially after I eat, it's worse. And in the evenings when I lay down, it's just horrible. There's not really, I don't think there's really anything I can take for it, so I don't really know if there's anything I can do but endure it. Yeah, backache as well. If I sit in one position for too long, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if my back's straight or I'm slouched over or anything, if I sit in a position for too long, when I move, it suddenly goes, oh, it hurts, and like I can definitely see that my back's bowed more. Which I knew was going to happen, but still it's like, oh, what's going on? Aches and pains, headaches still, and my boobs have been hurting a lot more. They're not so, well, I suppose, no, my boobs have been itchy. My belly hasn't been as itchy actually, but my boobs really hurt. Like, they hurt like they did in the first trimester, and they haven't hurt quite like that since. They've been itchy, but they haven't hurt like that. So I'm really worried they're going to grow again, and I'm like, ugh, nightmare, because it's been hard enough as it is going up sizes already and trying to find stuff, so who knows. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I think that's all of my symptoms at the moment. Belly button in or out? It's still in. Yeah, the weirdest thing is that I had a dream last night about me being a little bit bigger, not much bigger than I am now, but like, yeah, my belly had basically grown a bit more, and then all of a sudden my like belly button popped out, and I mean like proper out, and it was like really big and really long and like really sticking out, and I was freaked out because I'm not that keen on belly buttons, and it just creeped me out, and I was just like, oh, like, I hope my when I woke up this morning I was like, oh, I don't want my belly button to go like that. But yeah, it's not. It hasn't gone like that. I don't think it'd be that big anyway. But yeah, it was just a bit weird. they say you have strange dreams when you're pregnant, so happy or moody most of the time. Pretty happy, to be honest. This week's been alright. I mean, it's just feels like it's plodding along whilst I'm trying to get to the, you know, make it go faster sort of thing. But yeah, just nervous and excited really for the scan and can't wait really. Still feeling emotional. I haven't been as bad, like, I suppose little things get to me, but I do feel the need to, like, for everything to be in its place, and I get stressed and annoyed if, like, things get dirty or, like, my room, I feel like I need to have everything together, and I'm guessing that's the sort of, like, emotions and the whole nesting thing when it comes to pregnancy. Like, I feel like I'm constantly sort of, I feel bad, but I do think I'm constantly sort of thinking at Liam, I'm like, oh, this doesn't go there, make sure this goes here, like, can you help me with this, and stuff like that, like, more than probably usual. I am a little bit particular anyway, but yeah, I think it's got a little bit worse. And I still, obviously, like, things that I probably wouldn't usually cry at, I'm still crying at, more, like, sad things. But yeah, other than that, it hasn't been too bad. But yeah. So, what are you looking forward to? Obviously the scan on Tuesday, 3 more days like I said. And also I've booked this next week off of work because I've had some holiday that I've been meaning to take off for ages, and it was just sort of, like, it ends at the end of December, so it was just accumulating, and I needed to basically take it off, so I thought, well, why not this week, seeing as I've got the scan, and also I would have had to take one of the days off of work anyway for the scan, and I thought rather than just take it off and they have to pay me anyway, because obviously it's a pregnancy appointment, then why don't I just take my holiday and then they don't have to, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing them a favour as well. But I suppose in so many ways it's going to be worse for me because I'm going to have to, I'm going to be sitting around wondering what I can do, basically twiddling my thumbs on Monday and Tuesday, because it's in Tuesday afternoon, so I've got all day pretty much to wait. It's so frustrating, but you don't get choice over here. Like, you just get sent a letter and given a time sort of thing that you have to go to a scan. You don't get to choose. If I had chosen, I would have definitely taken for the morning, which is unusual for me because normally I would have gone for afternoon appointments, but obviously I just want to get this one over and done with. Well, sort of. Obviously I want to see my baby and see it and experience that and enjoy it, but I'm also nervous and scared about what's going to happen, if the baby's going to be okay and all that side of things, you know. Like, you hear horrible things, and so it's a bit nerve-wracking and scary to hear when things go wrong and you just expect the worst yourself, basically. So yeah, I'm just hoping that everything's going to be alright. Yeah, it also took me a little bit longer to do this video because, well, like today, because me and Liam were doing pregnancy pictures earlier, bump pictures, which I think I might try and put some of them into a video soon, because I've been doing pictures other than these videos. I've also been doing pictures since the beginning of my pregnancy, every so often, not as regularly as these videos, but yeah, like every so often, to see how my bump grows and just to have some extra sort of pregnancy pictures, basically. And I actually took some with Liam. Most of them have just been of me and bump sort of thing, but yeah, we managed to take some together, and we've also sort of pre-planned our some of our gender pics. Obviously we don't know, so you have to wait and see for them, but yeah, so we'll look forward to that. So you guys will hopefully know by next week what the baby is, whether it's a boy or a girl. So yeah, I shall show you my 19-week belly. So I had a pretty dress today because obviously, like I said, we took photos earlier. So yeah, this is the bump in this dress. This is a dress I used to wear before, obviously, being pregnant, but it's Empire, so it goes over the bump. And front, this side. So yeah, My baby bump.